Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the crowd here in Guadalajara, known for being hot and passionate, and that is precisely how it feels here in Guadalajara. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Señoras y señores, saludemos al cumpleañero con un fuerte feliz cumpleaños.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled.
And Shevchenko! And he's gone looking for safety. O'Reilly's cross. Akanji with the clearance. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He's looking wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. This looks promising. And this is Kane. It's Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Park Ji-sung, and he skips past his man. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Kane. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And he was quick to react. No joy this time. Yamal. And here's Shevchenko. Oh no, this does not... Shoots! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Victoria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Threads one in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he can thump it away. He's got away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Messi taking charge of the dead ball. Hazard running with the ball. Looking for the run. And that is masterful defending. Probing pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He goes for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
South Korea with the corner, they're first. he's got that completely wrong. Pass somewhat off target. Kiatisuk, Messi. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now that's well seen too. Howson. Now, can they get him away? Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Wang is having a shot! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that should get the job done. Oh, super! Kane! Goal! Victoria! And they've got their lead back. Victoria leading now.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Knocks it into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. This is the time you need that pace.
Anderson. Shot could be on. Picked big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having...
Tries a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. It's a pretty loose pass. That has not gone well. Cardoso. And that signals the end of the first period. South Korea are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 7 sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com...
So we're into the second 45. Ball is over the line. Anderson. Not the most accurate pass. And he thumps it clear. Out for a throw. And here's Kane. Great ball, and it's Asa! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Yamal, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now this could be a chance.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. Senna Wang proves just a little bit too strong. Ah, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Park Ji-sung is flagged offside. Park Ji-sung. It's a searching pass. Tacho cuts it out. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Gerrard gathers from the goal kick. Oh, played right into his path. Park Ji-sung! That is decidedly lacking.
Park Ji-sung probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pass is just off target. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Real chance! Goal! Republic of Korea! And the comeback is complete. That was easy, almost too easy.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 11.
Victoria can make their change now with a break in play. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
A header! Now who's going to be first to this? And he should have made them pay.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Victoria have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear.
Victoria really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
And a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh, Red, nice interception. South Korea will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And no, that was never going to make it. Howson. Anderson. Messi. And here's Rashford. And here's Kane. Look at the space here. And a chance! So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
O'Reilly gets across to intercept that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Tacho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Kane, played out to the left flank, looking for options for movement. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Victoria really are showing all the necessary urgency.
And there's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now he's running away. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best.
South Korea nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Kane. Messi. Khan claims comfortably. South Korea, moments now away from seeing this one out. He is through here. Short, and he shoots! And he hits the net. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
South Korea have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Danny Olmo providing an outlet on that. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And there goes the final whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And for those unfamiliar with it, this is the 48,000-seater Estadio Akron, one of the principal venues for 2026. South Korea do have the look of a team with genuine ambition.
Señoras y señores,
Already on the
bienvenidos al
cusp of
partido de
promotion,
hoy.
they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. And the crowd here in Guadalajara, known for being hot and passionate, and that is precisely how it feels here in Guadalajara. So we're very much on the way now. South Korea need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. He's had a shot! Nearly, but not quite. Tries one from range. Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes.
And he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. Shot could be on. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kamavinga. Oh, it's Park Ji-sung. And this is Messi. There's the shot! Now it's Valverde. Could move up a gear here. A probing pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Good ball, good take. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. That is good strength. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nicely shaped ball. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
And he's forced to go back. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Kiachisuk has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Son Heung-min gets into a good position. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Lee Kang-in has the space to scheme.
Well played and well cleared.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, no joy this time. And he's there to belt it away. Griezmann. Spread out to the left. Kimmich calmly anticipates. Khan. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. That's a decent clearance. Corner number 3 coming up. Son Heung-min goes short. And it's Messi. Now that's a fine challenge. It's a threatening ball. Griezmann. Xavi Alonso.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found a way through. Chance! Goal! Republic of Korea! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Osimhen. It's not an especially good pass, that. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
So their 4th corner of the game. Son Heung-min with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's picked his way through. Griezmann! And that's a tidy finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's picked out the run. That has been cut short. Caicedo. Defending was strong and firm. It's run loose here. That has found him in acres of space. So a temporary halt to the action.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
South Korea looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running. Valverde. Lee Kang in. Senwa is having a shot! Yes! It's all becoming so easy. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Now it's Valverde. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's out for a goal kick. Takes a shot! It's in! They are playing them off the park. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Número 8, número 11, número 7.
Camavinga.
Entran número 19,
Caicedo.
número 16, número
Osimhen
17.
charging forward, the ball at his feet. Osimhen. Oh, this is a very good run. Silvestre did just about enough to come out on top
La
there.
cantidad de espectadores
Neither
de este
party
partido
overly
fue de
willing to compromise.
43.886.
Now it's Osimhen. And the pass is intercepted. South Korea still have the cards to affect this game. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He might be in, goes for a shot! And that has faded wide.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Cambio en Corea del Sur. Número 13.
South Korea
Número 10.
have opted to make another change
Messi.
here.
Entran número
Caicedo.
22, número 15.
And it's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. That's a good foray he's making. Dani Olmo. That's good vision. That has not gone well. Bojan. David Villa. And he's on the finish! Oh, good finish! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
South Korea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Tries to play it through. That's a shade optimistic.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
75 minutes played. Silvestre has it out wide and in space. And he was quick to react. Valverde.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Looking for the run. Gerrard! Valverde. Messi. That's an imaginative pass.
Firenze truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Gets a good foot in there. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga. For Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to shoot! Off the post! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Here's the He's put it wide. Alexander-Arnold.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
4 extra minutes added on. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Now there's a fine, real chance! Well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Valverde. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Kimmich. That's a cute ball. That ball looks a good one. Big chance! Oh, and the referee says that is it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. Your final thoughts, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And for those unfamiliar with it, this is the 48,000-seater Estadio Akron, one of the principal venues for 2026. We're up and running then.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Looking to play him in, and the counter is on. He's got away. Park Ji-sung just eases him off the ball, sends it crossfield. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Rooney, and he's straight offside. Now it's Batistuta. Now this could be a chance.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
He leaps for it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And here's Batistuta. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And Batistuta! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Beckham goes short. He's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start to...
Header! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. First quarter of an hour gone. And here's Rooney. Akanji. Chance here to counter. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. And here's Lee Kang-in. Can he finish? Goal! Republic of Korea! And South Korea lead. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Lee Kang-in demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
South Korea have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Lee Kang-in. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rooney! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Oh, great feat, that.
He has found the way through. Lee Kang-in. That'll be a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. That could spell trouble. Now it's Rooney. Pass somewhat off target. But that has not gone well. That's good running with the ball. Pass is just off target. Threads one in. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's been cut out, well played. He's found a way through. It's Griezmann! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And it's Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well played. And he's managed to get free. Tries to play it through. And this is Cruyff. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. Manchester United are back on level terms. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to...
Cruyff! And he couldn't finish.
Cruyff has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Oh, it's
compensación.
beyond the defence. That's Park Ji-sung. De Ligt with the slide tackle there. He's a sharp little ball here. It's come to nothing. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells in possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. So once again, we're underway. No, that was never going to make it. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Xabi Alonso really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Played into space. Park Ji-sung gets into a good position. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Now can he find a finish? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Kiatisuk pinches it off him. Now it's Griezmann. And here's Yamal. Silvestre. It's a searching pass. Park Ji-sung is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Griezmann. Kimmich. Akanji. That's a cute ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.804.
Now it's Griezmann. Rooney. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Número 11. Entran número 19, número 17, número 16.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Manchester United have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
South Korea are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Knocks it into space. Here comes the cross. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cambio en Corea del Sur. Número 5. Lo reemplazará número 15.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nice looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for a runner. He's in a great position here.
Cambio en Corea del Sur. Número 13.
South Korea making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bayern claims comfortably. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Owen. Decent chance! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. That was a given, it always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nicely weighted ball. And he tries a shot! And that really should have been that.
Rooney clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Now it's Puskás. Great vision. That looks a good ball through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be...
It's Bale! And how did he not put that away? Stood up well to him there. Now he's got space here, chips it through, and this is Puskas, Cruyff, and he can thump it away. Beckham. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Bale, and here's Rooney. It's come backwards here. Cruyff, Owen, and this is Owen.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
He's shifting. Owen! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Manchester United, palpably stronger, better, superior. Not too much more here than seeing out time. So that's it. It is all over. South Korea did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the crowd here in Guadalajara, known for being hot and passionate, and that is precisely how it feels here in Guadalajara. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now, 2018 was, of course, the year that saw France become champions again, 20 years after their previous triumph, and this man's exploits played a huge part in that success, did they not, Jim?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann was excellent throughout the tournament with his all-round forward play. It was no surprise that he was man of the match in that high-scoring final against the Croatians.
Yeah, first time since 2002 that the final hadn't gone into extra time. And indeed, the first time since 1966 that 6 goals were scored. What a game it was. Always goal side. Batistuta going forward. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Knocks it into space. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. That is not getting there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That is good alertness. Played into space. Thinks about the shots. He's had a shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. And South Korea lead.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So, a breakthrough already. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's onto this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to pull level. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Inter Milan restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
This looks promising. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. South Korea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A lot hinges on this one. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Inter Milan have their lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming.
Oh, good effort! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
South Korea with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. And it's Griezmann. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's heaved it away. But they've got it again. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Griezmann. Zabani. Not the most accurate pass. We expected better, and so did he.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Batistuta!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a jarring tackle, but... He's having a shot! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, good finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And that is masterful defending. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. And he's... Oh, just the keeper and the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Front-footed pressing going on here, and that's clear cut. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. He's in a great position here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. It's played through for him. Oh, good take in a good area. He's come in hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Shot, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Kimmich goes short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shomorodov gets on his bike and on the move. Caught offside that time. Kimmich. Shomorodov, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now then, the ball's come loose. He has a look up. He's onside. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Looking for a runner. No, that's been intercepted. Shomorodov. That has not gone well. And it's half-time. South Korea are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's on it. Can he get away? And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give...
And a chance! Oh, the ball's run... Oh, what has happened here? Delivered in. Kiatisuk is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. He's found a way through. Zabani did well to stay calm there. That's going to go a long way. Nice looking ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's through here. Just a keeper in his way. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kimmich plays it short. Goes for a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, a delicate chip through. Bojan Krkić is flagged offside.
Cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 44.070.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. South Korea still have the cards to affect this game. Fermin. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Burak Yilmaz. It's Yilmaz! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
That pass isn't the best. Fermin. And this is Burak Yilmaz. Now it's Danny Olmo. That's been cut out, well played. Has a look and plays it forward. Tries to pass it through. Aims beyond the defence. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run.
Oh, great chance! Now there's a fine ball. Messi. And it's Neymar. Lopez. Gets a good foot in there. Xabi Alonso defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And the finish! And it's been hooked away. Looking for the run. And he's let fly. And he's there to retrieve it. He's in plenty of space here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, super! Burak Yilmaz! Goal! Inter! Ahead again! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Cambio en Corea del Sur. Número 11. Número 10. Messi. Entran número 18. Número 15.
Inter Milan are making a change now. Inter Milan leading now.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Fermin, can he get it through? Neymar, he is through here. Oh, such a clever touch. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Yamal is onto this. He is just caressing the ball. Look at the it's Neymar! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Inter really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Kimmich with the short one. Forced to go back. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Inter can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Xavi Alonso. Pass somewhat off target.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Danielson receives it in a decent chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And that interception was... he's given it away! Threads one in. Danielson. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, in all honesty...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against South Korea.
It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam. The club that unites this city. The club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Simeone is onto this. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Look at the space here. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Red card! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Best. It's come to nothing. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Probing pass. Nicely worked.
He could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And that's a throw-in. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean...
It's roll! They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi with the clearance. And it's Kimmich. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Best! He's done very well to get to that.
Best is offering a right smile there.
Now that looks a decent ball. Lee Kang-in. Sen Wang. Goes for a shot! Goal! Republic of Korea! That is his ton, and does he not know it? And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And in he goes again! And that's a good finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's starting to look good. And the shot! Goal! Ajax! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Ajax leading them. Griezmann!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, super ball. Raul. Best can so cleverly bypass the press. Applies the finish! And that is a save of real quality, not easy by any means.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's made its way to him. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. Best. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. Raul. Kimmich gets over and intercepts. And it's Griezmann. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Raya gets it clear. Looking for options for movement. Raul has created one goal already. Not the most accurate pass. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he's had it nicked away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it out wide. He is just caressing the ball. We are into stoppage time. Mbappe. Best. So a temporary halt to the action. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
South Korea really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Park Ji-sung. He's a sharp little ball here. Simeone is the key defender on that occasion. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The ball has bounced loose now. Xabi Alonso was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Good ball, good take. Best. Out of play for a goal kick. Howson. Serginho drives forward on the overlap. Serginho's cross. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Great ball and he's in here. Oh, he's been flattened there. It's loose now and they want to get it back. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And this is Raul! It's Raul!
The attendance for this match was 52,820. Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Kimmich. He whips in a towering header! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
There's the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
South Korea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Substitution in progress.
Nicked it back promptly. Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. South Korea are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 15.
Ajax choosing to make the first change.
Number 21, Mbappe. Number 7, Raul. Number 11, George Best. Coming on the field, number 17.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 23, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 9, Bruno
South
Fernandes.
Korea are looking to go forward now.
Olise.
He's going for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just cruising! They are cruising! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take...
He's having a shot! And that's past the post.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pinches it off him. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Pass isn't the best. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Olise. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now there's a fine... Olise! just a sixth.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now it's Olise. He's having a hit! He's put it wide.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Dani Olmo cuts out the pass. Now, can they get him away? Danielson finding himself in space. Oh, that's nice. Yep, it's a corner.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage.
Substitution for Ajax, number 3, William Saliba. Coming on the field is number 14, Dario Upamecano.
And he's taking no chances there. Bruno Fernandes goes direct. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. Has a look and plays it forward. Played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Danielson receives it in a wide position. Upamecano with the clearance. Throw it. Now it's Olise, and he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass, and it's Messi. Space for him to turn and look, produces a cross. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Olise. Now it's Bojan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's picked his way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, sweet feet. Serginho. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
Just
well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
South Korea desperately failing to...